daijiworld began as a humble initiative to relay news from the coastal Konkan region and beyond. Our country is striving to resist the dangers of regional and communal polarization. You need an inclusive governance, not divisive policies. Its commitment has always been to raise issues of genuine public concern, where much of the electronic media and sections of the print media have unfortunately aligned themselves with prevailing regimes. The daijiworld has stood firm in its independence and ethical journalism. See, therefore, I firmly believe that all media must give priority to guiding government and society towards building a harmonious, inclusive and conclusive environment rather than promoting divisive narratives. Yet, beyond reporting news, the daijiworld has consistently demonstrated deep humanitarian commitment, how journalism can go beyond information and become a force for public health, hope and positive change. I was fortunate to have been chosen 25 years ago on 14th of January 2001, as Mr. Walter Nandalike said, not as a religious priest, but as a social priest, to bless the nuptials, to bless the wedding of daijiworld with journalism, to provide media as well as humanitarian service to the society. I think all the people have been, except me of course, all the people have been exclusively chosen, apolitical, either educationists or entrepreneurs. Anyway, Mr. Walter Nandalike said, please restrict your talk, don't make a long speech because all the audience will be at the peak of the entertainment climax. You don't bring them down. So that's the reason I have written down and I come. So I'll just have to read it out. That's all. Bear with me, please. I believe it that it is not a coincidence, it's God's providence, rather, and gracious blessing that I had the honor of inaugurating daijiworld Web Media 25 years ago. It has been an equally humbling privilege to be part of daijiworld's journey at its 5th, 10th and 15th anniversaries, and once again to stand here today for this memorable 25th anniversary celebration. I am also deeply proud to have been associated with several important milestones of the daijiworld. The inauguration of the daijiworld English Weekly print edition in 2009, inauguration of daijiworld Internet TV in 2006, which evolved into 24/7 daijiworld TV in 2014, and inauguration of daijiworld Radio in Dubai during 2017. I profusely and sincerely thank Mr. Walter D'Souza Nandalike and his entire team for having provided me with this opportunity to involve in the inauguration as well as anniversaries of daijiworld media establishments. While changing times and the global shift from print to digital media, which led to the discontinuation of the English Weekly print edition during the COVID-19 pandemic after a decade of service, yet the contribution to quality journalism and community connection will always be remembered with pride. daijiworld began as a humble initiative to relay news from the coastal Konkan region and beyond. Over the past 25 years, it has grown from the regional news portal into the trusted global media presence, reaching audiences in over 180 countries and becoming a daily voice for millions. The daijiworld media has earned as its distinguished reputation for delivering first-hand, authentic, unbiased, credible news, free from political, governmental, or religious bias. Its commitment has always been to raise issues of genuine public concern, especially those that often remain unaddressed by other media, and to serve society with integrity and responsibility. In an era where much of the electronic media and sections of the print media have unfortunately aligned themselves with prevailing regimes, governments of the order, sometimes even overlooking discriminatory or divisive policies and actions, the daijiworld has stood firm in its independence and ethical journalism. That's how the daijiworld has earned patronage from all cross sections of the society. Our country is striving to resist the dangers of regional and communal polarization. Imagine if that happens, then we'll be worse than whatever we were hearing. Bosnia, your Gaza Strip, your to some extent later on Iraq, many countries, to give example, recently Iran, doesn't matter, whatever may be the reason. It is in this context, media, especially the daijiworld, can play a pivotal role in shaping the mindset of policymakers on one side and the general public, the society on the other, by discouraging the divisive policies and encouraging inclusive governance that fosters communal harmony, inclusiveness, and sustained national, social, economic growth. You need an inclusive governance, not divisive policies, and a conducive environment for investment, trade, and commerce, improving the job opportunities. Only then we can improve the GDP, per capita income, average income, or the buying power. See, therefore, I firmly believe that all media must give priority to guiding government and society towards building a harmonious, inclusive, and conclusive environment rather than promoting divisive narratives. Only through communal harmony and unity we can achieve rapid overall economic growth and meaningful improvement in per capita income for every citizen. What makes the daijiworld truly exceptional is not just the length and breadth of its news coverage, from local events to world affairs, but the depth of its commitment to the people it serves. Through an extensive network of journalists and correspondents, the platform ensures that stories, rather facts of importance, relevance, and human resilience are told with integrity. Yet, beyond reporting news, the daijiworld has consistently demonstrated deep humanitarian commitment. For many years, through its charity appeals and community campaigns, the daijiworld has acted as a bridge between those in need and generous supporters. It's direct from donors to beneficiary or benefactor to beneficiary. Philosophy has helped raise significant financial assistance for medical, educational, and social causes. How journalism can go beyond information and become a force for public health, hope and positive change. To the founders, journalists, editors, technical teams, partners and the global daijiworld family, your efforts have not only connected people with information but also connected hearts with humanity. Congratulations on reaching this remarkable milestone.